As we grow older, life grants us an invaluable treasure, experience. Yet, along with the wisdom of age comes a vulnerability that many don't anticipate. Whether it's due to the complexities of the modern world, the isolating nature of retirement, or the unfortunate reality of unscrupulous individuals, older adults are often targeted for exploitation. These threats aren't always obvious. They can come from strangers, acquaintances, or even people we trust. It's a harsh truth, but understanding the risks is the first step to staying protected. By taking simple, practical measures, you can guard yourself against financial scams, emotional manipulation, and other forms of exploitation. This article provides essential strategies to empower you to live confidently, safeguard your independence, and enjoy your golden years without fear. Let's begin with the first steps to building a secure and protected life. The world has always had its share of deceitful people, but the ways in which they operate have evolved over time. For older adults, the risks often involve manipulation that preys on kindness, trust, or even isolation. This can happen in financial, emotional, or social contexts, making it crucial to stay vigilant and set clear boundaries. One of the most common forms of exploitation is financial fraud. It could be as blatant as a phone scam or as subtle as a family member taking advantage of your generosity. Sadly, older adults are often targeted because scammers perceive them as more trusting or less familiar with technology. For instance, you may receive a convincing phone call claiming to be from a bank or government agency asking for personal information. These scams are designed to create a sense of urgency, pressuring you to act before you can think critically. The first step in avoiding this kind of exploitation is simple: pause. Never rush to provide information or make decisions under pressure, no matter how convincing or urgent someone sounds. Another danger comes from those closest to us. It's difficult to imagine, but exploitation can come from within our own circles, family members, caregivers, or friends. It might start small, like someone asking to borrow money with a promise to repay, only for them to never bring it up again. Over time, these seemingly minor acts can escalate into larger patterns of manipulation. To protect yourself, it's important to establish boundaries. Make it clear that your finances and decisions are yours to control, and don't be afraid to say no, even to loved ones. A firm no is better than a strained relationship built on resentment. Emotional exploitation is another form of abuse that older adults may face. Loneliness is often the culprit, leaving people vulnerable to those who use companionship as a means to gain access to your resources. Scammers might strike up conversations in public places or online, gradually building trust and creating an emotional bond. They may present themselves as kind, caring individuals, only to reveal their true intentions when they ask for money or favors. To avoid falling into this trap, remember that trust should be earned over time, not given freely. Be cautious with new relationships, and seek input from trusted friends or family members when someone seems too good to be true. Establishing boundaries extends beyond relationships, it also applies to your personal information. In today's digital age, the misuse of sensitive data is a significant threat. Protecting your privacy requires vigilance. For example, avoid sharing your social security number, bank details, or even your address unless absolutely necessary. If you're unsure whether a request for information is legitimate, seek a second opinion. There are also organizations and hotlines available to help verify suspicious requests or provide guidance. While setting boundaries is crucial, it's also essential to maintain a strong sense of self-confidence. Exploitation often thrives on self-doubt. If someone makes you feel incapable of managing your own affairs or pressures you into decisions that don't feel right, trust your instincts. You've navigated a lifetime of challenges, and your judgment is valuable. Surround yourself with people who respect your independence and are willing to support, not control, your decisions. As part of this process, consider appointing someone you deeply trust as your advocate for legal or financial matters. This doesn't mean relinquishing control but having a safeguard in place if circumstances change. A power of attorney or a trusted advisor can be an excellent line of defense, but only when selected with care. Take your time, consult with professionals if needed, and ensure your advocate truly has your best interests at heart. Lastly, staying informed is one of the best ways to protect yourself. Knowledge is power, and the more you understand about the tactics of exploitation, the less likely you are to become a victim. Read about common scams targeting older adults, attend community seminars on financial safety, or join local support groups where others share their experiences. Staying connected to a network of informed individuals can help you identify red flags and avoid risky situations. Building strong boundaries is like constructing a sturdy fence around your well-being. It keeps out the unwanted while preserving your independence and peace of mind. The key is to remain vigilant, trust your instincts, and never hesitate to seek help when something feels off. While setting boundaries and recognizing the warning signs are essential first steps, protecting yourself from exploitation also requires taking active measures to stay informed and connected. Knowledge is a powerful shield, and when combined with a robust support system, it can prevent even the most sophisticated attempts at manipulation. One of the most effective ways to safeguard yourself is to educate yourself about common scams and fraudulent schemes. Scammers often target older adults with specific tactics, such as phishing emails, fake charity appeals, and investment fraud. For example, you may receive an email claiming to be from a trusted company, asking you to click on a link or provide personal information. These emails are designed to look legitimate, complete with logos and professional language, but their true purpose is to steal your identity or drain your bank account. To protect yourself, develop a habit of skepticism when dealing with unsolicited messages, whether they come via phone, email, or even in person. If something seems unusual or too good to be true, it likely is. Verify the source of the communication before taking any action. Call the organization directly using a phone number from their official website, not the one provided in the suspicious message. Additionally, consider taking a class or attending workshops on digital safety, which are often offered by local libraries or senior centers. These resources can teach you how to identify scams, protect your devices, and safely navigate the online world. Another key to staying safe is to keep your personal and financial affairs organized. Scammers often exploit confusion or disorganization to their advantage. For instance, if you're unsure about your financial accounts or insurance policies, it becomes easier for someone to deceive you. Take the time to create a clear record of your finances, including bank accounts, investments, and any loans or debts. Keep this information secure, but also ensure that a trusted individual, such as a lawyer or family member, knows where to find it in case of an emergency. Having a trusted advisor is another critical layer of protection. This could be a financial planner, attorney, or accountant who can offer impartial advice and help you make informed decisions. Choose someone with a solid reputation and credentials, and avoid anyone who pressures you into making quick decisions or paying upfront fees for their services. A good advisor will prioritize your well-being and help you identify potential risks before they become problems. While knowledge and organization are vital, staying socially connected is just as important in avoiding exploitation. Isolation is one of the biggest risk factors for elder abuse, as it can leave you vulnerable to manipulation. When you're lonely or disconnected, it's easier for unscrupulous individuals to insert themselves into your life and take advantage of your need for companionship or support. Combating isolation starts with maintaining an active social life. Regular interactions with friends, family, and community members provide not only emotional fulfillment but also a safety net. When you're surrounded by people who care about you, it becomes harder for someone to manipulate or deceive you without others noticing. Make an effort to stay in touch with loved ones, whether it's through phone calls, video chats, or in-person visits. If you're able, consider joining clubs, volunteer groups, or classes that match your interests. These activities provide opportunities to meet new people and build a network of support. Technology can also be a valuable tool for staying connected. While the digital world can feel intimidating, it offers countless ways to maintain relationships and access resources. Platforms like Facebook, Zoom, or even simple messaging apps allow you to stay in touch with loved ones and participate in virtual events. If you're unsure how to use these tools, don't hesitate to ask for help. Many community centers and libraries offer free lessons on using smartphones, tablets, and computers. Another aspect of staying connected is being aware of community resources available to you. Many organizations specialize in supporting older adults and can provide guidance or assistance if you suspect exploitation. For example, the National Elder Fraud Hotline in the United States is a valuable resource for reporting scams or seeking advice. Local senior centers often have staff who can connect you with legal or financial professionals, as well as social workers who understand the challenges older adults face. By staying informed about these resources, you can access help quickly if needed. While cultivating a strong network of support is essential, it's equally important to recognize that not everyone in your circle will have good intentions. Unfortunately, some people may try to take advantage of your trust, even if they appear friendly or well-meaning. This is why it's crucial to remain vigilant, even in seemingly safe environments. For instance, if a neighbor or acquaintance offers to help with errands or financial matters, take the time to verify their motives. Trust is earned, not given freely, and it's okay to set limits on how much access others have to your life. An often overlooked part of staying connected is sharing your concerns with others. If something doesn't feel right, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or professional about your suspicions. They may offer insights or advice that help you navigate the situation. Remember, seeking help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a smart and proactive way to protect yourself. Lastly, don't underestimate the importance of staying engaged with the world around you. Keeping up with current events, trends, and technologies can make you less vulnerable to exploitation. When you're informed, it's easier to spot inconsistencies or recognize when someone is trying to deceive you. Read newspapers, watch the news, or listen to podcasts that cover topics relevant to your life. Staying mentally active not only protects you from scams but also enhances your overall well-being. By empowering yourself with knowledge, staying organized, and maintaining strong connections, you can significantly reduce the risk of being exploited. Preserving your independence while staying vigilant against exploitation is a delicate balance. As we age, it's easy to feel like certain aspects of life are slipping out of our control, but the truth is, we can take proactive steps to secure our autonomy. By addressing potential vulnerabilities head-on and seeking the right kind of support, you can remain in charge of your life and protect yourself from those who may attempt to take advantage. One of the most empowering actions you can take is to develop a comprehensive plan for your future. While planning for the years ahead can feel overwhelming, it's an essential part of maintaining your independence. Start by organizing your legal and financial affairs. Ensure that important documents, such as your will, power of attorney, and healthcare directives, are up to date. If you haven't already, consult with an attorney who specializes in elder law to help you navigate these decisions. A power of attorney, for example, can be a powerful tool to protect you if you're ever unable to manage your affairs. However, it's crucial to select someone you trust implicitly, someone who understands your wishes and will act in your best interests. The same applies to healthcare directives, which allow you to make decisions about your medical care in advance. By taking these steps, you ensure that your voice is heard, even in situations where you may not be able to speak for yourself. Another aspect of maintaining independence is managing your financial security. Financial exploitation is one of the most common forms of elder abuse, but you can reduce your risk by taking simple precautions. For example, consider setting up automatic bill payments to minimize the need for sharing account information with others. Additionally, monitor your bank statements and credit reports regularly to catch any unauthorized transactions. If reviewing your finances feels daunting, enlist the help of a trusted professional, such as a financial advisor or accountant, who can provide guidance without taking control away from you. It's also important to be cautious about making large financial decisions. Scammers often target older adults with investment schemes or high-pressure sales tactics, promising huge returns or benefits that never materialize. Before committing to any financial agreement, take the time to research thoroughly and consult with someone you trust. Avoid making decisions on the spot, especially if someone is pressuring you. Remember, legitimate opportunities will always allow you time to think things over. Beyond legal and financial safeguards, your physical and emotional well-being play a critical role in protecting your independence. Staying active and healthy not only enhances your quality of life but also reduces your vulnerability to exploitation. When you're physically and mentally strong, it's harder for others to take advantage of you. Engage in activities that keep you fit, such as walking, swimming, or yoga. Additionally, challenge your mind with puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill. A sharp mind and body are your best defenses against manipulation. Maintaining regular medical checkups is another way to stay in control of your health and well-being. Regular visits to your doctor can help identify any potential issues early on, ensuring that you remain in the best possible shape to handle life's challenges. Don't be afraid to ask questions or seek second opinions if you're unsure about a diagnosis or treatment. Being an active participant in your healthcare empowers you to make informed decisions. Equally important is addressing your emotional health. As we discussed earlier, isolation can make you more vulnerable to exploitation. Staying emotionally connected to others reduces the risk of falling into manipulative relationships. If you're feeling lonely or isolated, reach out to friends, family, or community organizations. Many groups and programs are designed to help older adults build social connections, whether through shared activities, support groups, or volunteering opportunities. While independence is something to be cherished, it's also important to recognize when you need help. Asking for assistance doesn't mean giving up control, it's a smart way to ensure your safety and well-being. For example, if you suspect that someone is trying to exploit you, don't hesitate to speak up. Share your concerns with a trusted friend, family member, or professional. There are also organizations dedicated to protecting older adults, such as Adult Protective Services or Elder Abuse Hotlines, that can provide guidance and support. As we wrap up, we hope these tips have empowered you to protect yourself and your independence. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and by staying informed and vigilant, you can focus on the things that truly matter, spending time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, and embracing each new day with confidence. If you found this information helpful, we encourage you to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our latest uploads. By joining us, you'll continue to receive valuable insights and resources to help you live your best life. Thank you for spending your time with us today, and we wish you a wonderful day ahead filled with happiness, health, and peace of mind. Stay safe and take care.